Do, 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 do. Okay, we're live and we're here to take Shedeur is taking on Brock Purdy. It's going to be a great one. San Francisco has already scored. We do apologize for the late start. We had technical difficulties going on. Nevertheless, I'm here with actually I'm with Kaja today, so I'm riding shotgun. Hey Kai.
You always with me when you're on here.
Wow.
You are.
Wow.
You're always with me when you're on here. That's nothing new.
Wow. From the gate.
What's going on?
Because I know we're coming from I'll leave that alone. So I'll just leave that alone. But it's good to see your face.
What's up,
Happy Sunday to
everybody?
you
What's
guys.
up? What's up?
Yeah, make sure we hear her because she's in her Janet Jackson mode when she's like,
Wait, hold on. I'm looking. I see Nasir's in here already. Nasir, you talking smack
yeah,
already?
already. Yep, thankful to be a subscriber to your channel. However, do we know if Shedeur can play in the cold? Jesus, no. Well,
Nasir, don't
if
start,
not,
Nasir.
Stefanski in the weather will be blamed for the golden. Hey, in that case, 3/4 of the NFL won't be playing well because it's cold, and we don't play well in the cold.
Oh, I see my name is misspelled in these here comments. It's Katja. I see Kata. I don't know who that is.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
somebody.
Katja. You tried it.
Well, who spelled your name incorrectly?
You did in the comments.
Where?
We are coming. This is Kataj.
I did.
I'm
I'm
like, who's
sorry.
that?
Who's that? You know what?
Who that is?
You put forth efforts for Black folks, and you know what they do to you?
Black folks appreciate your efforts. Just want your efforts to be like spelled correctly. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! You know what? You know what? I deal with all that afterwards. It's gonna be a little later. We deal with all that. But come on, Kai, give us a play-by-play. This is Kaja, aka Fire Stick.
Hold on.
But we're like really proud of Shedeur. We just want to see him do his best, and for him to come out of this, with a victory.
Would you think take a picture real quick? Your camera.
Yeah. So where are we at?
Hold on.
Live play. We are. Give us one second, guys. We're gonna see how this is gonna go here. Hi, I see you. Who is that? Cynthia Stewart. Hey, Miss Stewart, the queen, the root. How you doing? God bless you. Amen. Amen. So good to have you. It's great to have beauty in the room. Amen. It is so great to have beauty in the room.
You know it.
It just lifts you up. You know what I mean? Beauty has arrived. Anyway, we go. Man. Oh man. You good, Kai?
Yeah. Every time you're trying to do something, visual these things here.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, she's trying to fix something real fast. But as I said, Cleveland had to punt. Basically that defense is a little tight. And it's going. It's going. And we're going to see how this game is going to turn out. I do predict that that the Browns will beat today. That the Browns will will be today, but as you see, we'll see. we we will see how this goes. All right, we had a fumble. 42-yard
No,
Cleveland.
this is like
Man,
so crazy.
I'm gonna get that fire stick right.
There we
A
go.
lot of other games going on around the league right now.
I'm back.
Okay, great.
All right, you guys. All right, so what's happening right now? Who's watching this game, y'all? Y'all watching this game? Right now. Uh-oh. Who Cleveland has the ball? Cleveland back on the field. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Take my captions off. All right. About a minute left in this first quarter, y'all. All right. It's going to be a difficult task. Come on, Shedeur. Get it out. Oh. Did he catch it? Yes, he did. Quinshawn caught it, y'all. 1st and 10. It was a tight throw. It was a tight throw.
Extend this play. Amen.
That was a real tight throw. That could have almost been intercepted, from being really honest. He caught it like right here with this like stomach area, you guys, as he was going to the ground. All right, 1st and 10. So what do you expect from Shedeur today in this game? The Niners defense is different than Raiders.
Yeah, I just expect them to run what they're supposed to run, and I want them to dink and dunk. I don't want nothing far out unless it's clear separation.
In the first quarter. I'm listening to scene. In the first quarter, y'all.
Yeah, that's all I'm really looking for. Just being smart. Just don't play beyond your means. We know that Shedeur, he does have wheels, but he only uses them when he really has to. So I would just dink and dunk and try to keep the ball safe as possible. Maybe do a sideline, side plays, little hitch here or there, and just clear separation. But as you just indicated, you said that basically, he threw a tight ball, I guess out of necessity because it was 3rd down. But
do me a favor, can you put the
Oh, you want to score up?
Yeah. You guys, I'm on my laptop today for the first time, you guys. Usually I'm on my phone. I'm on my laptop today, you guys, and I'm not even at home. I'm out right now. So please forgive the aesthetics for today.
Yeah. Forgive the aesthetics.
Nasir, I appreciate you, brother. Nasir is faithful, y'all. Nasir stay coming through. He don't like Shedeur, but he always support.
That's the reason he's showing up. Don't think he's doing you any favors. he that guy. He that guy who draws the map to the Underground Railroad. He let everybody come in there, and then he be like, "Yo, they right over there."
He does not like Shedeur, y'all, but you know what? He gonna stay talking smack.
Oh man. He sold out with no rain jacket. That's what he is. Lord have mercy, this man. All right. NFL, come on. That's coming. Box score.
Still on commercial, y'all. Look at the bit with these commercial breaks. I'm like, stop playing with it.
Yeah, it can get a little sticky, iffy. I don't do no game cast. I'm trying to do the box score. Give me the box score. Okay, there it is.
All right.
And box score from
Big dog, what's up? But we are not rooting for the Niners today, big dog. We are going for
no.
the Cleveland Browns, big dog. Okay. There will be no Niners up in this chat today. Okay. We at the
Nobody worry
first
about
and 10, big dog. First and 10. Hashtag embrace Shedeur hate just for today. LOL. We are not embracing any Shedeur hate today, big dog. It's not happening. Never, 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 ever.
Mm.
First and 10. Come on. All right. Shedeur. Good throw. Good throw. He's taking care of the ball, y'all. That's all we can ask for right now. Take care of the ball, make the right play, make the smart play.
Yeah, that's true. I think I put the wrong one.
Get it out. He's getting it out. He's getting the ball out. He's being decisive. You know what I mean? He's not not rushing. Very composed, very poised. I see him leading. All right, Shedeur. I see you. I see you. Uh-oh. Scrambling to the right. For the throw. Ooh. He caught it on the side. Nope. He got to catch it in. You want the Panthers to beat the Rams? I do too, because the Eagles in that division. So I want the Panthers to win for the Eagles.
Yeah, that would be nice.
3rd and 10. All right, 3rd and 10. Say it again. 3rd and 10. Robert Sala, like he focused. Come on, Shedeur. At least get us in field goal range. Oh, come on now. Run. Flag, just that quick. We'll take automatic first down. I don't know what happened, but we're going to take it, though, if you give us automatic first down. Oh, legal shift. Hold on. Come on, y'all. Illegal shift. All right, so we're going to replay 3rd down.
That's not
Jerry
good.
Judy wasn't set, so.
It's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 15.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Come on, Shedeur. Come on. You can't hold it too long. Ugh, got sacked. 4th down. It's holding the ball too long.
Yeah, they out of field goal range. Yeah.
Holding the ball too long. You gotta let it go.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hold the ball. You can't hold the ball. He was doing good right there. Like, you can't hold it that long. You gotta let that thing go. He waited. He's too long trying to scramble. Once he's trying to scramble, it's too late.
Yeah. That's a problem.
Yeah, he was doing good up until that point. So they have to punt. But yeah, you can't take your time with this defense at all.
Crazy. But we're gonna see what Shedeur is gonna do. Won't be interesting.
Everybody in the comments like, get the ball out. I'm like, y'all, if he just got the ball out and it got intercepted, then what? I'm like, no. You don't want an interception, right? So Yeah, you gotta get the ball out quicker. What's up, Paul? Paul is back. What's up, Paul? Nice to see you in the chat again. Paul says Shedeur needs to throw. This won't work. He didn't have anybody to throw to. He was holding on to the ball too long. You gotta like go. You know what I mean, by the time he tried to scramble, it was over. Because they were coming for him. And that O-line is not the best. So they couldn't really hold it up too long. He waited too late. Hold on. Nasir said I have money on 49ers and parlay too. Golden Goose can't manage life without central air.
Oh god.
Oh bad.
That's
still plenty of time. We're gonna get on the board. We're gonna get on the board.
Yeah, he's gonna get on. They're gonna win, as a matter of fact. Tell the truth, but we'll see.
The Niners, the Cleveland their defense got to step up. Really and truly, they gotta in terms of when you were punting the ball, punt that thing all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Make them start all the way back.
Definitely.
The statistic is like when you start all the way back, pretty much in the freaking end zone, coming away across the field, it's a 7% chance of you scoring and getting a touchdown. 7%, you guys, if you did not know. So yeah, a good punt will help you. When the Bills, who did they play the other day when they lost that game? Who was it they just played? The Bills.
The Bills. Let me look up.
Who did they play last week? I'm like, dang, every time they get the ball, they way in the back. Does Dylan Gabriel remind you guys of Brock Purdy a little bit in terms of build?
Slapped in their face for this.
What are you looking at? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Loud and clear.
It's like you're looking down at something. I'm like, what are you looking at?
I know. I was looking. I am with you, Kai. Trust me when I tell you.
Oh, you gotta intercept that. Come on, what's going on with the defense tonight?
I like Shedeur. Hopefully, he balls out, but I got money on the Niners. Wow.
Oh. Well, how you like Shedeur, but you got money on the Niners?
Wow. Yeah, but you know what? You're
a man after my own heart, bro. Defense today, though. This defense is not looking like how it normally looks. Come on.
Yeah. Sometimes opposing team has neutralizers. Sometimes they can neutralize you, but it may not be that that thing today. But
11 minutes left in the second quarter, y'all. So.
Wow. 13 plays. He got 1 sack. Whew.
It's so weird on my laptop. Like, I'm so not used to it.
Wow. But it looks good, though, doesn't it?
Nasir said, not really. Purdy is at least 4 inches taller and a bit wider. Pause. He doesn't look like he's much taller, though, honestly speaking. Yo, what's up? What's up? We have a newbie in the chat.
What's up? What's up? How you doing? Let me see who's coming up. What Paul say after that?
Yes, I do bet. I do. I didn't go on my FanDuel today. Not for this game. But yeah, I do bet.
Kaja just confirmed that she does shake the dice. All right.
I don't know about shaking dice, but I do go to my my FanDuel.
Listen, A bet's a bet, man. Shake the
I don't
dice,
know how to
spin the
shake
wheel.
dice.
Girl,
First and
please.
10, y'all. About 9 minutes left and 39 seconds here. Second down. Christian McCaffrey. They gotta find a way to neutralize this young man.
That's what I do.
They need to get to Brock. They gotta make Brock feel some pressure. Right now, Brock is he's getting the ball out fast. He's decisive. He's quick. They gotta make him scramble a little bit.
He said, so you say Brock is skating, huh?
I know you gotta make him scramble.
Yeah.
Gotta make him feel the pressure. There goes Brock again. He got a lot of time. He still got the ball out. Kittle still caught it. It's a flag though. What the Browns do? The Browns stay with penalties, y'all. They stay every game.
Even
Yep,
every game.
holding. Yep, automatic first down.
Wow. Oh.
Like it doesn't matter who even when Dylan Gabriel was the QB, like even Joe Flacco, like every single game they rack up penalties. You could take down this comment though.
Oh yeah,
Brock is definitely taking a nap out there. There's no pressure at all. Brock is taking his time. He's thinking about what he wants to have for dinner. He's like, don't want pizza. Don't want my wife to cook. I want to go out with the family. Okay, he's open. Now I'll throw it.
He said, yep, Brock taking a nap out here. No pressure. Pressure. It's going to intensify. It's going to.
I don't like how this Browns this defense looks, and the Niners are a team you can't really play with. You can't give them opportunities. You can't give them life, and
yeah,
I don't know if Shedeur, is not that he's not talented enough, but this is his second start. This is a really good team, really good defense. They're coached really well. He's still learning through the kinks. You know what I mean? I don't know if he can start 2 or 3 touchdowns behind.
Yeah, but the
Browns. Stop. There we go.
Defense is good enough to put you in position to score.
Even
right now,
if you have to score, they're looking a little bit sus. Jackson Dart is better. I don't think Jackson Dart is better than Shedeur. I think they're very similar in terms of. I think Jackson utilizes his legs more. Jackson likes to scram, likes to run. I think Shedeur has the better arm. But they're both fun to watch. They're both charismatic. They're both like showmen, kind of like look at me, in terms of that kind of vibe. But I do think Jackson, he does use his legs better and use them more too.
Yeah.
Jackson gonna run. If he don't do nothing else, he's gonna run.
Yeah, Jackson processes.
He's gonna run.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think he processes fast. I think not processes in the sense of he reads it faster, but he makes his decisions faster. In order to
I'm not sure Brock Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson. Yeah, Jackson makes his decisions faster than Shedeur, and that makes him more effective than Shedeur is, because you have to be able to say, all right, this is what I'm going with, regardless how it looks. I'm going to do this thing right here, and that comes back to confidence and with faster processor. So
I think it also helps when you know that you have a team that believes in you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Interception.
Definitely.
No, never mind. It's not interception. They punted anyway. But I'm paying attention to you. I'm like, interception? No, they punted.
No, that's fine.
It's nice when you have a coach that believes in you.
Yes,
definitely. The whole team rally behind him. Like I said, I don't like how they did Russ. But I understand. I get it. You had a coach who was really excited to have him. Those things help a young, QB, kind of gives you life. You know what I mean? And everybody's like hyping you up, like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially they like, hey, yo, man, they set down a Super Bowl champ for you. You know what I mean? Go forward, because that's when they'll use Russ as a Super Bowl champion in his name in that vein. You know what I mean? They set down the Super Bowl. But that he is. But you know what I mean? People don't sometimes consider Russ. They credit it to the Legion of Boom. They be like, that wasn't Russ, that was the Legion. So but that does help. But so as you said, how Shedeur may process that can be indicative upon the circumstances that he presently is in and how they view him. Did you hear that? What's his name? Nasir? Did you hear that, Nasir? We already got a scapegoat for Shedeur. All right. Basically, the staff don't believe in him, so we're on our way.
Folks in the comments saying somebody said they want Mac Jones. I think they both have natural talent. I'm gonna say Mr. Prez because I don't know how to pronounce your name, sir. I think they both have natural talent. But I do think that I think Jackson, like I said, I think Jackson needs to work on developing his arm because you can't outrun everybody, and that's why he got concussed because he kept running. And I said he was gonna get hurt because we can't outrun everybody in the NFL. Now these defenses, they're gonna catch you now. Folks got mortgages, side chick payments, baby mom payments. They got things to take care of. So they out there trying to hustle.
You can run if you want to.
They're trying to keep they're trying to keep themselves in the roster. So it's gonna be a little different.
You know what? When I look at him and I look at Scatterbo, the whole thing that people have to understand. If you are like when I was younger, I didn't see this, but now that I'm a little older, I understand what the older guys was doing to us. They let your zeal get your butt in trouble, and that's what Dart and Scatterbo will learn. They did the same thing that RG3 did. RG3 would try to run through a wall and just keep going strictly on his athleticism and try to I can beat you. That's the man, because that's what men do. It's like I can superimpose my will on you, but we just waiting for you to get one opening on you. We're gonna light you up, whack, and that's what they did to him. And I remember I called it early on Dart and on Scatterbo. I said they both gonna get hurt, and they both got hurt.
Yeah, this game's back on now.
Huh?
Game's back on now. 1st and 10.
Okay. Russ couldn't score. When you say Russ couldn't score, and what? Oh, you're talking about for the Giants. You're talking about for the Giants.
I think his best game was when he played against the Cowboys. I don't think that Jackson Dart would have had the same success going blow for blow with Dak and CD and George. That game was like 40-41, something like that. I do feel like in the end, what they should have done, because it was obvious they needed someone with more athleticism at that point to use their legs to extend the play, they should have had Jackson Dart maybe finish the game. They should have.
That could help.
I will say that.
Okay, we have a comment. He said, "I'll give him credit for finally studying the playbook during
he always
his Thanksgiving
studied the playbook this year. Just because he went to visit his dad in the bye week doesn't mean that he never studied. Even the coach said that he always does what they ask him to do. He's always said that. He's never said that Shedeur wasn't doing the work. He's always said he does what was asked of him. Everyone does, but he's always said it about Shedeur even from the beginning.
Yeah, and we know you're saying that because he's a dark-skinned black man, but we all know that most dark-skinned black men are prominent, so and very successful. So
what are you talking about?
No, he was saying, huh? I don't. Yeah, I know.
Black. Oh, okay.
So it's Clarence Thomas. That was a zinger.
First and 10. Hopefully we can get 7 points on the board before halftime. This game's going by fast, y'all, man.
Yeah.
Run. Got knocked down. Somebody got hurt. He got a 49er down. Timeout.
All right. Things are turning upward.
I don't see nobody injured though.
But I'm not talking about forever, Kai. I'm just telling you, you got to put a zinger on him. You know what I mean? That's part of football. Yo, go
Hopefully
out
this
there and clean
person,
that ball.
hopefully he can play, get up, play. Injuries are no joke, y'all.
Yeah, but
I
you got.
don't know if
I'm talking
anybody
about
injured.
cleaning. I'm just talking about cleaning clocks. That's all. This, you know what I mean? Just clean a clock or two. That's all you got to do. When you clean the clock, things get a little better. You know how it is in football, Kyle. That's football.
Yeah, once Jackson Dart uses his arm more and he has legs, he already has the confidence, the charisma, the poise. He's a leader. You know, I see him even before he was announced as the starting QB. I saw him in the huddle, how they responded to him in the locker room. So I think he's just got to work on developing that arm more.
Yeah, and I'm not going.
He's a bright future. I like Jackson.
Yeah, but Russ never does himself any favors, and I mean that. And I love Russ from the inception. I really did. From when he came in, I didn't care. I love his bombs. You know what I mean? How he could just get that ball up and get it out. My whole thing with Russ is that, dude, it comes a day you're a man. You have to seize control of things. You just can't let someone keep taking your lunch money, especially in front of other men, because they're not going to respect you. They'll respect the position of quarterback. But they're not going to respect you as a man. So sometimes you got to make somebody the example so everyone else can get it. So, but Russ never does that. He lives on the high road. And any man worth his weight know what I'm talking about.
What were you saying? I'm sorry, I was talking in the background.
You are epic. I can't. I just can't with you. No, come on, Kai. You can't do that to me.
I thought you were talking to Mr. Prez.
No, we're all talking here, Kai. You know,
Rush,
don't do that.
You meant something about Russ too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. You know what?
You would make sense if I mentioned all melanated QBs. I only have an Angus Toward Golden. I only have against Toward. You keep saying Golden Goose though, like you know everything about Shedeur's life. We really don't. We don't know how he grew up. We don't know what his dad made him do. Just because his dad was the coach and he was the starting QB, don't mean that his dad wasn't harder on him. Like we don't know like what all Shedeur went through. We can assume like his dad just said, here you go. Don't work for nothing. I don't think he raised him like that. 1st and 10.
No. Just in the seer guys beginning no being. Guys beginning no being. What you laughing at, Guy?
I'm laughing at number 83. I'm laughing at Corley. My guy was running through that line. He was like, I'm gonna get to this first. Like I'm gonna get down there.
No.
He's hyped.
But sometimes if I'm addressing something that you said, Nasir, I'm really addressing your paradigm, your overall. A lot of things you say, you're even though you're saying it probably directed at Shedeur, but it's a general term to deter people of color. That's why I'm looking at some things you say. It applies to everyone. So I'm not just. So when I see your comment, that's why I reply as such. But we men. It's barbershop talk. You know how we talk in the barbershop? Gloves off.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Another commercial break, y'all.
Another
We
commercial
gotta get
break.
7 points on this board before we go to halftime.
Well, they're gonna end up with 21. I just want you guys to know that. So they're gonna have 21, and I think that San Fran's gonna have about 19, and that's where it's gonna end. Cleveland's gonna make its adjustments. It's gonna do what it has to do. You know what I mean? As a team, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it rolls. But welcome in. I see people popping in. Much love to you guys. This is Just Simply Sports with Kaja. As I was informed this morning, I am here for the ride. I am here for the ride. So,
Yeah, I don't pay him no mind. He stayed talking smack.
hey, listen, I'm just conveying a thought that was conveyed to me. I didn't know, but I know now.
It looked cold in Cleveland, y'all. Them fans look cold.
Is it ashy cold? Is it fist? Is it hand blowing and fist cold? Or is you know?
I mean, you couldn't even see their
Man, it's
faces. They got their faces covered up. Like,
listen, if white people are covered up, it's cold. That's when you know it's cold.
I'm not going to any game. I gotta be covered up like that. That's too much for me. I got to get in the suite or something. If I'm gonna go to a game in this kind of weather, or I gotta catch it in Miami, something like that.
Yeah. I don't do well in the cold. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. About a minute, y'all. Like a minute and 45 seconds left. Clock is still going. Clock is still running. They are not stopping the clock. So come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Clock is running. Minute and 30.
All right, so where they at? Let me see. All right.
Almost in field goal range, but we don't want a field goal. We'll take it, but we prefer to have a touchdown.
Your goodness.
Why not using the outside? Use the outside. What's up, Bruce? Bruce, what's up?
Bruce is in the building. Wait. Here we go. EAGL Eagles. Let me see. He's my bad, Bears. Oh, God. Hey, Bruce, man, leave my Eagles alone, man. You know, even though I knew they was gonna lose, bro, it's still the thing of respect,
right, y'all.
man.
Shedeur. Throw wide open.
Well, we connect on what?
Touchdown. That's
what I'm talking about, baby. He would make a good backup quarterback. Perez, who will make a good backup quarterback? Who are you talking about?
We're not talking about no backup on Eagles right now. We are focused on Shedeur, y'all. He threw a dart, got the touchdown. All right.
No. Bruce talked about the Eagles.
I see Bruce's Eagle talk.
But
we can go to the Eagles at halftime. Right now, Shedeur is on y'all. Is the kick gonna be good? It is most definitely good. Oh nope, there's a flag. What happened?
Oh God.
Jesus Christ, y'all.
Running after me.
Your sing's making my head hurt.
My singing makes your head hurt?
It is. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm so kind to this young lady all the time. So kind. But
they're gonna go for 2 points. They're going for 2 points. That's right, Shedeur. You can breathe. You can woosah for a second.
Woosah.
I got on the board. Thank God.
I keep telling you they're gonna score 21 points. So just expect it. You know what I mean? That's what it's gonna be like today.
Who said shut door? What shut what door? Shut what door, Mr. Prez? Mr. Prez, what's your name? Well, what's your nickname? I
Yeah,
know
let's find out.
everybody's names in this chat.
Like I said,
What's
I'm
your
not
name?
talking about the Eagles. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. So you're talking about you're saying that Shedeur will make a good backup
I got the
quarterback.
2
Oh,
points. I
okay.
got the 2-point, y'all. I got the 2-point conversion.
Okay.
Kevin Stefanski's hype, y'all. For the first time I see him on the sideline hype. He's like, let's effing go. I've never seen him like that. You know, he's always looking a little mean like this.
Yeah.
With his headpiece.
It's a bittersweet victory. Now listen, Bruce, you are so right. She is not kind to me. You got that right. But it's a reason why, Bruce. It's a reason why
No,
I
you ain't
had
here to
to
talk
I
about
had to
Shedeur. You
I had
and
to
Bruce
shift
can
my
hop on a
paradigm.
different live and you can discuss your woes, right?
Yo, you know
You
what? I'm
can
not
hop
going to
on a
answer that.
different live
I'm
and you
not.
guys can
I'm not.
discuss your woes, or perhaps you can discuss it in the private chat on this here live. But right now, Nasir, all right? You gonna stop talking about Shedeur, all right?
Great dive
Because
out
a
the
second
door.
ago, y'all was talking about
Identified
Shedeur.
into a wide open receiver. Legendary. Yeah, it is.
That is
It
what he's
is
supposed to
legendary.
do. That's what he's
Yeah.
supposed to do. He's supposed to identify a receiver who's wide open, not open, make him open, run in
Yeah.
on his own. He's supposed to do what needs to be done. That's what his job is supposed to do. That's what other quarterbacks do. Brock Purdy threw to a wide open George Kittle. You didn't say anything about it. Prez, you new here. You
All
new
right.
here, Prez. Keep it cute.
Hold up. Listen, I didn't have to say a thing. And but I will say this at the end of the day.
The day gonna end.
You know what? That you know, I'm trying to take up for you, but here you go again. Here you go again. Here you go again. You know what I mean? I have a, you know what? I ain't gonna say it. Woo, help me, Lord. All right. Lamar
Yeah,
is
Prez is new here, so
Lamar
I'm
is
gonna
like
give him grace
doing
this
no
one time.
one cares is doing is it doing no. Lamar is like, dang, no one cares about me. And they all care about Shedeur.
I
Well,
still love Lamar Action Jackson.
yeah, I love Marvelous, but I also know that Lamar is playing like an almost guy. Him and Josh Allen, they both are almost guys.
I don't
They
know why
almost
Josh
get
is even in
there.
this conversation. The comment
They
says
almost they
Lamar.
they are almost guys.
Lamar.
Salt and Pepper is
Like
almost guys.
stop putting Josh Allen in every
They
conversation.
well, I
Like
had to because I'm just
no, you don't, because what his comment specifically says, Lamar is like, dang, no one cares about me. They all care about Shedeur. Every time Lamar
okay.
comes up, we talk about Josh, and vice versa.
No, I don't. No, not at
You
all.
do.
Not at
Even
all.
off live, you do.
No.
Lamar is here. Josh is here. They're two talented but different QBs. They don't have to be in
But they
every
both are
conversation.
almost guys. They almost get the job done. They almost go to the championship. It's always
Once
almost.
again, Josh has nothing to do with Lamar. Let
How
Lamar
many
be great
times
in
you have
his
to
own
start off
right.
your conversation like this with them? Like, yo, my boy almost did it. Why do I got to give you all these expressions before
That wasn't
I
what he
say
said. He was
you
just talking about
failed?
how Lamar's playing right now, and Lamar is hurt right now. You took it to everything else that he hasn't accomplished.
But I'm only letting people
No
know
one's
that
talking about that, and I
how
agree,
I
Prez.
see
Let's
them,
stay on
how
topic.
I view them. All right, we are on topic.
No, we're
All right.
not on topic.
Okay, Russell Wilson is like, dang. They love Shedeur more than me. Well, Russell is not endured by a lot of the players because Russ has the propensity of always bowing the knee to management in front of other men. That's not becoming to men. You have to at least stand up, own your equity. He has equity enough to say, hey, he could have told Sean Payton right there because I wouldn't. He wouldn't. Oh, anyway, he could have told Sean Payton, yo, dude, we're not talking like that. I would have gotten his face. Just like Kelsey bumped Andy Reid. Remember that?
Second and 10, y'all. San Fran's trying to score before halftime.
All right.
They're trying to score before halftime. And y'all, I don't like Sean Payton at all. Y'all know how I feel about Sean Payton. Come on, y'all, knock Brock down. Thank you. Make him apply some pressure. Right now, Brock is just chilling back there. Thank you. Make him work for it.
The key to the key to stopping Brock Purdy. It's gonna sound weird, but I'm giving you a key. I should have melded into Stanford to Shedeur and them. You got to
He didn't
chop
get
his
roughing the
arm.
passer call.
You got to light his arms up. You got to chop him up.
That could have been roughing the passer call too, but it wasn't.
Yeah, chop him up.
3rd and 10.
Yeah, chop him up.
27 seconds, 26. Brock's back there chilling once again.
Okay. I hope you guys having Thanksgiving a great time. I hope your families are well. Oh, yep. Yeah, Thanksgiving was great. Great. Where we at, Kyle? Where we at?
1st and 10. This one-on-one coverage is not good. "20 seconds. They're trying to get a touchdown. They're trying to score before halftime. This defense got to step up a little bit. Defense is looking a little bit sus to me today. We don't want to get in field goal range, y'all. Come on now.
Listen, I don't like that.
You're welcome, Prez. Thank you for tuning in. You know you call me mean, but thank you for tuning
in. See this
timeout.
Timeout. Great. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, still rocking a chain during the game. Unbelievable. That's what I mean by you say something that applies to a lot of players. A lot of players wear chains during the game, and you know this. And you know your Uncle Ruckus. You know you are, but you'll play like you're like, yo, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. You say that because you probably was a guy who probably got beat up in school, but you probably had a little bit of change where maybe the girls paid a little bit of attention to you. But on that same note, it's like you couldn't hold your hand. So that's why you go to that with them, and it's easier to be on the side of the majority opposed to the minority because But anyway, God bless you. All right, Kyle, what you were saying? It's halftime, right?
1st and 10, no, 15 seconds left. Almost in field goal range. Brock has the ball, throws it, and it is caught. Nope. Did he catch it? Oh, he did catch it. Yeah, he did catch it. And then he pulled it out after, but it was already down.
She's not mean. She's disciplined.
Oh. He caught it, though. I mean, fair and square. He caught it.
Wow.
He caught it. Pulled it out after. I am disciplined, Bruce. Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh my
First of all, I don't like the look. This one-on-one coverage is not giving what it's supposed to give. They are not. They look.
The opposite of love is indifferent. For those who don't know. Yeah.
Then go for the field goal. All right. It is. It's good.
Wow.
Back on top by 2 points. Look, Cleveland Browns, their defense, y'all. Look, they got to make some adjustments. This defense is not given today. It's really not. Niners just kind of run. The Niners are running down their throat. They're kind of running down their throat. Brock has way too much time to do what he wants to do. He has time to think, time to right, left, in the middle.
That's a phase, though, right?
Hungry.
But why do they only have 10 points? Because the defense is doing what? Right?
I don't know. I'm giving you my what I'm seeing, and then you can give what you saw. So what I'm seeing right now is a defense that honestly I don't like the way it looks. I do not like it. I've seen better from them. Brock has too much time. He's having too much time. I don't like that. Kyle Shanahan is going to make adjustments. that is who he is.
Yeah.
They got to figure something out. In terms of that, I think it starts with applying pressure to Brock. That's the first thing. Because if Brock, has too much time to throw, George Kittle, CMC, like those guys are too good. You're not going to stop them every single play.
Yeah.
And out there trying to go one on one, it's not working. That one on one coverage is not working. The Niners are winning that. They're winning that challenge right now. So that's not happening. They gotta adjust those two things at halftime. And the biggest thing I think in terms of neutralizing CMC and Kittle will be to apply pressure to Brock because he doesn't do good under pressure. Most QBs don't,
Hmm.
but Brock, he struggles with that. So he can't have that much time to chill and throw. What do you say about what are you gonna say about the defense? Go ahead. Your perspective.
No, what I'm saying is basically is that they are stifling them in one area, and basically, if the 49ers had any type of like real progress, they would have at least 14 on the board, but they have 10. So what I'm saying is in essence is this is that they're going to get to him having time. That's the second phase of the defense. They said, okay, we
Okay,
can
right.
stop them from entering the end zone. So now we have to stop him from what? From having so much time and so many options. So we're going to do that. And the fact that you're saying that the one-on-one is not really helping, like the press defense is not helping. I think it will help because that's the reason why he has the time, because there's no one else to rush him. There's no linebacker to really come in on him if they drop him back like that. So, but they'll figure it out up front. If anybody will,
We shall
Cleveland
see.
will wear you down.
We shall see.
Okay.
Like, I don't I
We
don't
have a
like what I
comment in
saw.
here. Oh no. Okay, my value as a man goes beyond jewelry and any materialistic object. We should encourage our men to know that our connection to Him, meaning Yahweh, Jesus, God, is enough. And it is enough. Now, watch this. When God created man, He saw me, He was talking about Himself, which is Nasir, as the image. Yes, he did see you in his image. However, we are conformed, born in sin, shaped in iniquity. We are conformed in his image. Your spirit is born again. Genesis 1:26, Genesis 2:7, man was made out of dust of the ground. He blew the thing that he created into the thing that he made. It became a living soul. Your mind, will, and emotions is under your own jurisdiction. Therefore, you have to make it conform to Christ. And you, my brother, are indeed a sellout. There you have it. Bible lesson 101. Hashtag you're welcome. Go ahead.
Nasir. Oh, I don't think that just because someone wears jewelry, that doesn't mean they're not connected to God. I think everyone has their own connection with God, Jesus, whatever you want to call him. If you call him, some people say, the Most High, however you want to label him. Everybody has to come to God in their own time. Everyone comes to God in their own way. You should have your own connection with God, because that's your connection with him. How you pray, your spirituality, all those things. Mine might be different from the way from you, different from Brother D, and that's okay. One thing I know about how they were raised, that Dion is very much rooted in faith. He's very much rooted in faith. The kids are the same way. So just because he has on a chain, I think it's very I think because you don't like Shedeur, like you have an issue with Shedeur, you pick out any little thing you see with him, like, oh, he's with his dad, he should be studying. Oh, I see him at the grocery store. Why is he shopping for groceries? He should be studying. Like it's like you look for anything just to have something negative to say, as if it's I don't know, abnormal for someone to go see their dad, or someone to wear a chain. This is the NFL. The Jackson Dart has a chain. He has, I think, two of them when he plays. There are a lot of players that wear chains that are QBs, wide receivers, tight ends. So that doesn't take away from anything. You know what I mean? It doesn't. You know,
Yeah,
uh,
definitely.
I don't think God is judging him because he wears a chain.
Not at all.
And it's not like it's stopping him from performing either. It's not falling to the ground. It's not on the turf. It's not hanging all the way down. Suppose his mom
Yeah.
gave him that for good luck or something. Suppose his dad
You
gave him
know,
that. Suppose it was a gift or some sort. Sometimes people wear things. Sometimes it could be for sentimental purposes. Not everything is always about. Let me show you guys how much money I have and how many jewels. You know what I mean? Like it depends on how you choose what lens you choose to look things through.
yeah, that boy was born rich. So anyway, but but
That's
the
what I'm
thing
talking
is
about.
that yeah, I know, but this is the whole thing that I never give place to. I'm not. I don't feel that we as African American males and stuff, when we hear things come from the media and they have this hat backwards. You know how many quarterbacks were they? Matthew Stafford. A lot of people wear their hat backwards, and they try to use things to describe or to use it as a to bullet pin against people of color, black men. I'm just gonna put it there, to put it against black men. And I need you to know, bro, like all, all you're doing when you do that is that you're finding reasons to kind of put them in a category so you can feel comfortable, or you want to feel safe with the people who are against us. So because there's more of them than us, and you see that they have influence and they own things in this country, so it makes you feel safe. Um, so, but you do understanding that covetous is like sin. You know that, right? So when you want to put the Bible in it, that coveting is sin. You know what I mean? What Paul said. He said, I didn't know I was a sinner until I said so I found out I was coveting other people's things. So you're coveting what they have, the position, the status, and you long to be under that. And that means you're a follower, girl. So like fall back with that, man, and I don't feel the need to justify why a black man is gonna wear something. If you want to wear something, he can wear it. We don't owe you an explanation why I want to wear it. I could put this burgundy. It's wintertime. I have on a burgundy shirt walking through my house that I own. It's my stuff, and I can wear it when I want to wear it. And it's a summer shirt. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't. I don't need your
I
your
told him what's on my AP. I'm reading Fred's comment.
you know. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'll
y'all.
leave it alone. But anyway, yeah.
So right, you guys, hold on. So y'all watching this game. Bruce, if you're watching it, Prez, if you're watching it through us, if you guys are watching it, what adjustments which you think they need to make the Browns to win this game? Nasir, I'm thinking about the thousands of young men that feel their worth is connected to jewelry because they look up to Shedeur. Even if Shedeur didn't wear a necklace, Nasir, there are still going to be people that
You sound
feel
like
that
a
way because
fool.
social media exists. Social media has been around, well, not been around for years. Even aside from that, even when I was in school, there was a point when I was in school, we used to be able to buy our own clothes, right? We could wear whatever we want to wear. New school year, go school shopping. And then they changed it where everybody had to wear uniforms because they didn't want kids who came from parents who couldn't afford brand new clothes to feel different because their clothes didn't look as good as some of the other kids. So that
Mm.
kind of thing has been out there for a while. It's not specific to Shador. And if he took off his chain today, then there are people who still can look up to social media, look up to Justin Jefferson, Jackson Dart, anybody else who wears jewelry, and say and feel some kind of way. That's still going to be out there. That's for parents to raise their kids to look within themselves and believe in themselves and feel like they have enough within themselves to not need all the fancy jewelry. That's no, that's you can't put that on Shador. And there's plenty of things that Shador does as well that one can look at, like about the car he bought for the single mom. Look at when it was a fire in Cleveland a few months ago that he took time on a day off to go down there and visit with the families that had lost their places to live. There's plenty of things that one can look at when it comes to Shador. You just choose to look at the material stuff because that's a you thing. That's not a Shador thing. That's not all that he does. It's not all that he's about. So if you're gonna talk about that,
Mm.
about his chain, to talk about everything that he does, because there's plenty of things that he does. He's never outside drinking. You don't always see him in the club partying. You don't see him with all kinds of different women, whatever have you. He's never in the media for anything negative. You know, you don't really catch him outside arguing with people, curse people out. You know what I mean? So look at everything. You looking at one chain. Like, so what? Let him wear his chain. Let him wear his AP. Whatever. He worked for it. He earned it. This is money. He got his commercial deals and stuff.
But we don't have to give any explanation of why I'm wearing where I want to wear it.
I'm not making this a. I don't want to make this a black and white conversation. That's what I don't want to
No,
do
no.
because
I'm
people
just
do
saying,
this
but
many times.
we don't have
They're
to. You
having a
don't.
conversation here, so that's why I'm just responding to the comment.
Yeah, no, no, most definitely. But my thing is that whenever I hear that type of that verbiage, that one-sided attack, I always ask people the question, like even a lot of my Christian brothers and sisters, they'll go, oh yeah, we have such a problem with with people drinking and everything. But you know what I don't where I don't see them outside of the same restaurants they frequent that serve alcohol because their friends own it. So they don't say nothing. They don't say, so in other words, you say nothing up to the manufacturer. You say nothing to the supplier. You just attack the user. So on that same note, when are you attacking the owners of the NFL when they give out their big diamond rings when you win the Super Bowl? No. Are you attacking them when they have a Bud Light or Bud what you call it, beer being propagated during the game, knowing that young people are watching it? No. And you know why you don't? Because you are historically affected by colonialism, but you still choose to be a sellout. That's why. Bro, I'm telling you,
All right,
I'm
y'all.
always
So
locked and I'm
back to
always
this.
loaded.
All right, y'all.
Always.
I want to go someplace
All right,
else.
let's go. Go ahead, Kyle. Go ahead. I'm
So
sorry.
what are y'all letting me know? And I haven't seen y'all comments up in here. What are y'all thinking about halftime? I gave y'all my adjustments. What adjustments y'all want to see in this game? And y'all, we can respond to the question without going someplace else. Y'all, like let's respond to comments and keep it on the comment. Let's not go like like
I
down
am.
like 10 different roads.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. I'm sorry. They call me locked and loaded, baby. Locked and loaded. Mm. I gotta decompress. All right, so let's see here. All right, where we at, guys? Still halftime? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. See, middle something. All right, so um, give me a
All
second,
right, you
guys. I'm
guys,
so
we are
sorry.
back from halftime.
All right, halftime is over.
Third quarter, 15 minutes. All right, the Browns got the ball. Barry's headed.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. 11 first downs for the Cleveland Browns, 9 for the 49ers. Rush yards, 94 for Browns, 19 for 49ers. Come on, run, 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 run. Well, he was determined to get over to that 1st and 10, okay? I like Kushan, y'all. I really hope that they get a chance to Shedeur gets a chance to keep playing and that relationship can develop more.
All right.
1st and 10. Come on, Shedeur. Right. You got it out. Uh-oh. It's hard to get that brother down, man. He was like, mm-hmm.
All
2nd
right.
and 7.
What's in a no huddle?
Oh, these little short passes, though, y'all.
That's what I want them to throw. Short passes. Just move it. Even if you have to live off of field goals, you still get to score points. That's the
Nah,
big thing.
the little field goals. You're not going to win.
Well, with their defense that's gonna turn it up in the second half, and you'll see They can win with it. They
I
can win
hope
with
that they
field goal.
do, but right now I wouldn't trust that.
I know. I'm just saying
They
if he
didn't
has
really
a
get any
problem,
yards with that
but
short pass. Now it's third and
yeah, but
7, so he's gonna have to launch it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, in those instances, you do have to do what you have to do. But I'm just saying, just from a general game plan perspective, you want to methodically go up and down the field.
He's playing no, not to lose, like play to win.
Yeah, 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 and but it's going to be predicated on the separation of him and his
See?
wideouts or in his
Yep, that's that. 4th and 7. So now you're gonna go for it or you're gonna punt. Yep, gonna punt. They're slowing them down a little bit. You know what I mean? Shedeur, no, they're not utilizing the outside as much. They're kind of throwing more so in the middle, and the coverage is pretty decent right there in the middle. So if you want to actually, they're not gonna every single play be able to run. They're gonna have to do something different.
but it's how you to me it's how you going to do that. It's like, are you running? Mm,
They use the same few players. You know what I mean? Like we know that
hmm
you're gonna use Samson, Samson, Jerry Judy, and then Quinshawn. Those are going to be like your three key guys. Shedeur likes to stay in the pocket for the most part. He got to make them honest. Run a little bit, mix it up. When you have a little gap, extend the play, extend the drive. He can do it. It'll also keep the defense honest. Right now, then they know like Shadeur's going to stay there. He's not really going to move.
mm.
And then when he does scramble, like he wastes like the last second where like, everybody's like charging at him to try to figure it out, and then he gets sacked. As opposed to throwing a short pass, first down, second down, third down, then like you want to launch it. I already know like it's fourth down is coming. So if you want to get that the next set of downs, you're gonna have to then now you're gonna really have to throw the ball, and they're prepared for that. So how about throwing it on the first one? Like mix it up. This is very safe. I don't know if you're gonna win a game just kicking field goals against this team. Nasir said, "Agreed, Kaja. I just don't think a man should wear jewelry all the time, and he's supposed to be a role model. But I will keep my feelings to myself. Tired of D calling me out of my name." Um, Before Brother D goes, um, I don't, I don't think him wearing a chain and a watch takes away from him being a role model. And obviously everybody's entitled to their own opinions. You know what I mean? But I feel like because you already have like your mind made up about who you think Shedeur is, that it doesn't matter what Shedeur wears. I think if Shedeur took a chain off and he took the watch off, you would still have something to say. But when you think about Shedeur, outside of him wearing his chain and his watch, what else can we say about the young man? Because there's plenty of good things to say, you know what I mean? And as a mother, I don't want my son looking up to people anyway, who are in the NFL. Like I want him to that naturally happens because kids are, they're infatuated with the celebrities and whatnot, people that they look up to. But as a parent, your job is to try to make sure that your kids are not trying to emulate what they see. Like you don't want that. You want your kids to focus on being true to who they are. And it's hard in this day and age, but as a parent, that's what I want for my child. I don't know if you have kids this year, but if you do, I would imagine you want the same. Take it out of stop putting it in these celebrities' hands because they're still people. They still make mistakes. They do wrong things. They say wrong things. Chain or no chain. That doesn't define a person. I look at the person's character, not like what they wear.
Um, I will say this
Again,
to you,
running the
Nasir.
ball.
I'll say, go ahead.
No, you're fine. 1st and 10. Run the ball again.
Mm-hmm. I will say this to you,
Who's that?
Nasir.
Yep, CMC.
Godfall, beginning, nose, and Nasir.
Nasir,
That's who I'm
yes.
talking. Yeah, I'm just letting them know who I'm talking to. If I did offend you, and I apologize. That's the end of my comment. I apologize for calling you out of your name. You're correct.
Press said, wow, didn't realize how good of a division the 49ers are in. They are 8-4 in 3rd place. Uh-oh, we got a Brown who's hurt on the field. We don't want that. Shake it out. Shake it out, my brother. Shake it out. Oh, he can't shake it out. They're coming to look at it. Oh, man. Yep. All right, you guys. They took a little breaky break to see about Isaiah, who is down on the field, shaking his leg out. Thinks something may have happened to his knee. Hopefully he'll be okay. All right, so you guys, we are back. Like I said, Brock can still have a little bit too much time. What did you just get? Is that okay?
Hopefully, let me see here. Yeah, Cleveland's going to beat this. It's 9 for 13. It's 10 for 16. So he missed 6. Mm-hmm. All right, so all right. What's happening? It's still injury timeout, Kai? Let me see.
Yep, still timeout.
Okay, are you guys Cleveland Browns fans or Shedeur fans? Truthfully, I am a Shedeur fan. So, there you have it. Yep. And you already know what you don't have to ask Kaiser that.
I'm rooting for Shedeur no matter where he goes. But yeah, I mean,
That's
I like my, I do like Myles Garrett, but outside of those two, like, what is there really to root for in Cleveland? Like,
yeah, it's true.
there we go, applying some pressure to Brock. There we go. Now he's going to the sidelines. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Apply some pressure now.
Most definitely.
Myles Garrett was after him. He was on the lose. The Brock saw him coming. He was like, okay, just throw this to the side. Why Miles looking at him like, why'd you get rid of the ball? He wanted to sack him. He wanted to get in that sack.
Yeah.
There goes Brock again. Another first down.
Jesus.
I said this one-on-one coverage is not given. They're losing this battle.
So apparently they didn't make no adjustments.
They're applying a little more pressure to Brock, but not enough, and it's not consistent enough. It's sporadic.
I think it's going to wear their line down, San Fran's line down, but the O-line. But we'll let's just hope it doesn't come with 5 minutes left in the
Is that flag down? Here we go, another flag.
All right, what we got here.
Ooh. This time it's on the Niners finally.
Mm-hmm. Let me just make this. Put this where it needs to be. Give me 1 second. Where's it at?
This game is close right now in Carolina. The Panthers and the Rams are close, y'all. 24-21. The Panthers are winning. I keep telling y'all better slow down on the Rams.
Got something new going on here.
Thank you. Come on, y'all. Brock is having too much time. Damn it. What's going on? 2nd and 15.
Woo! Hey,
try to knock him down, and Brock scrambled to the left. Threw it to the sideline. Thank you.
You'll see that the episode of Martin when Martin told the guy, he was like, "Bro, go ahead. I done forgave you." Remember that?
There
you remember that?
Again. Whoop. I'll tell y'all, 3rd and 15. Nasir, what are you talking about? There are different levels to being a Shedeur fan, regular fan, and cult of Shedeur. Who's a part of a cult? What cult are you talking about, Nasir? Who's in a cult? Another player is down, y'all. Let me know the timeout.
You oh, see, that's something. I took the high road. I really did, bro. I really took the high road, man. I'm gonna stay on the high road in this year. I'm gonna stay on the high road.
He came down a little nasty on that knee.
Who was injured?
He's still sitting up though right now. I think he's about number 96. I think he's okay.
Oh, okay.
I think he's about to stand. I don't think he needs to be like out on the gurney or nothing. He's talking. He's not like grimacing at it.
Oh, God.
3rd and 15. Yeah, like who's since we got a commercial break in this year, who's a part of the cult following? I don't know what cult you talking about. And I mean, he has a lot of fans. I mean, Caitlin Clark, she has a strong fan base as well, right? I hate to use her as an example, you know what I mean, especially in the off season, but
you have to.
She has a very strong following, a very, very strong following. They go in, you know, so
because some people won't see her
anything.
Yeah. Yeah. But some people won't see that as a cult because, well,
you know. But yeah, I think you be following Shedeur fan pages or something where you see these crazy comments or something, because I don't see it like what you seeing. I see regular fans and people that genuinely like him and they want to see him win. Like right now, I'm watching the game. I'm on my laptop with you guys, and I'm watching the game on my phone, on YouTube, NFL Live, and I'm looking at comments, and I see people in the comments that like I'm watching to see him fail. Plenty of comments have gone by like that in this chat. Watching to see somebody fail is crazy to me. That's too much time. That's too much time on your hands.
Okay,
Happy Sunday, Jamal Malimal. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. So what's going on here? Y'all kind of quiet in this chat. What's happening, y'all? Y'all watching this game? Y'all watching the highlights on social media? What you doing? How y'all feeling about this game right now? they're applying a little bit more pressure to Brock, which I like. It's just sporadic, it's inconsistent. If they can find a way to apply some pressure to Brock almost every play, they got a better chance of winning this game. You have mixed feelings,
Yeah.
Perez. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel
I'll be
you.
right back, Kai.
Okay. I feel you on the mixed feelings. I feel you. Oh yeah, he's out for this game. Okay, they brought they wheeling him to the back. All right, so he's not coming back for this game. All right, 3rd and 15. Brock is running. They knocked him down. Flag. Let me guess. Roughing the passer. What's going on? Who's roughing the passer? What's going on? What's happening? Holding. Holding. Cause you a 49ers fan? No. 4th and 13. I am a Shedeur Sanders fan, so I'm watching this game here. You know, that's why I'm watching this game. I'm not a Niners fan. You guys, if you don't know, Josh Allen is my QB. All right. Joshua Tyrell Allen, Lamar Benedict Jackson. Those are the two QBs that I root for personally. Yeah, those are my two faves. Those are my two favorites. But yeah, I happen to. I'm rooting for Shedeur. I want to see him win, so I'm watching this game. I'm supporting him. It's my way of supporting because I can't get to Cleveland to watch this game in person, and I wouldn't in the cold either way. But who y'all in this chat? Y'all tell me who y'all favorite QBs are. What teams do y'all root for? Who y'all rooting for? Drop it in the chat. And I'm not talking about this game, like in general. Like what teams do y'all root for? What quarterbacks or what players do y'all like to follow? All right, here we go. Shedeur is back on the field, y'all. 1st and 10, about 9 minutes and 6 seconds left. Ooh, wide open. What? Nice throw, nice throw, nice throw. Great separation. Shedeur just threw a nice pass to Jerry Jeudy. 2nd and 2. It looks like they freezing out there in Cleveland, y'all. They look like they are freezing out there. See, I couldn't watch a game like that and enjoy it. I hate to be cold, y'all. So I'm about to be out there like this, shivering the whole time, and I gotta be like looking like this, rooting for Shedeur. I'm not going to that game. All right, 2nd and 2. 8 minutes, 28 seconds left, you guys. Well, nope. It was a few yards. Third down coming in. Third down incoming. Something else that's also interesting if y'all are paying attention to this game is that the Browns, the time of possession, they're losing that battle right now. The Niners are winning it. They have the ball a lot longer, and I guess it's not bad if you're not coming away with anything. But time possession, like that's important. Oh, first down. Did we get it? Look, he was just shy. 4th and 1, yep. Just right there. But hit the little tush push. Right there. Come on, y'all. Be smart. We can get this first down. Come on. 7 minutes, 13 seconds, and counting. Time clock. Come on, shot clock. Let's go. What was that? Ball came out. Oh God. Who turned the ball over?
What happened, Kai?
What going wrong? All right. Went to go snap it, but he lost it and they jumped on it. So 1st and 10, they got pretty good field position. I was just talking about time possession.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 2nd down. Defense gotta come on, step it up, step it up, step it up. Get him right back off the field. It's not gonna be a crazy scoring game though, which I already knew coming into it.
21-19.
This year, I agree with you. Very horrible decision. 2nd and 4. They're getting just a tad bit closer. Let's see, I'm gonna start responding to you because I think you're just looking for stuff to say now. All right, so I'm gonna move along. 3rd and 3. He's not Jalen Hurts. Every QB doesn't squat 600 pounds. And we don't know what Shedeur squats. If you're not in the weight room with somebody, stop with the judging, y'all. Stop with the foolish comments.
That was my point when I told you what he was. See what I mean?
Like, stop with the foolish comments, y'all.
That's exactly what I mean. I know what I'm talking about when I see
24 hours in the day. Y'all don't know what everybody's doing 24 hours of a day. What they're squatting, what they're bench pressing, what they're running on the treadmill with, how many reps they're getting, how much cardio they're doing, how many push-ups, crunches. Like, y'all got to stop. All right, 1st and 10. 2nd down. I do not like the fact that the 49ers have the ball. Time possession is a lot more on the 49ers side than the Browns. The Browns are
that's a problem. That is a problem.
I will say the only bright side of it is that they only have 10 points, considering the fact that they've had the ball a lot longer on the field. There's 2 injuries too made it longer as well. Second and 9. Oh, that was a smart pass, actually. I like that. Whoa. Keeping the defense honest.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting that kind of a little frisbee throw. 3rd and 9. 3 minutes and 50 seconds and counting. They are not stopping the clock. What happened? I don't know what he did, y'all. He'll be back. Look at that throw. I keep saying, I keep saying, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. I don't know what that was,
Right.
to say the truth. I'm going to get that thing back up again. Give me a second.
I keep saying Brock has too much time back there.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, George Kittle. First 2 throws for the CMC. Next one is the George Kittle. They're about to score right here. I'll be surprised if they don't. 1st and goal. They only
Yeah,
have
just
like 2 players right now. Y'all only have 2 players right now, pretty much. It's George Kittle and it's Purdy. I'm sorry, not Purdy. A CMC. Those are the 2 most reliable sources. But you would negate that if you apply more pressure to Brock before he can get to them. Second and goal.
Hmm.
Third and goal. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes in this third quarter. This game's going by pretty fast, though, y'all. I swear it is.
It is. And just so you guys know, the Panthers are just barreling over the LA Rams. It's raining there. Of course, the elements probably does play a factor, but my God, they're just running the ball down their throat. It's still 24-21, but
touchdown.
But we got touchdown.
That was Brock Purdy. They thought he gave it to CMC, but he did not. He, in fact, kept it.
Prez, I think you got a point. I hope he doesn't lose the starting position if he loses this game. Yeah, I do think all that is in a balance. I really do. Shedeur gets no special favors, and I do think they should call things fairly, though. Don't get me wrong. And it's going to be predicated on this. So he better close out strong.
I think it depends on how he plays, even if they do lose. I said that before. Because Dylan won one game. It wasn't like Dylan was lighting it up every single week, and they won multiple games with him as a QB. But
yeah,
I think it depends on how he plays. Right now, they're playing safe. He's doing what they're asking him to do. He's not turned the ball over. Only got sacked once, which is good considering his defense is pretty good.
Yeah.
This is a decent defense that he's seeing right now. And he's doing pretty well. He's holding his own. He is holding his own. With the same issues I said before halftime are the same ones they have now. So now, when the Browns get back on this here field, they got to score. Got to score something. Preferably a touchdown. We're down by how many points? The thing is, score is not updated.
It's not? Okay.
No, it's not updating.
All right, let me see why.
Yeah, what's the score with the Rams?
Still 24-21, but the Rams is like in their territory though. I'm at the Rams. I'm sorry. The Panthers are in their territory. They come in with the all right. Yep, there it is.
My name is Kaji, y'all. Not Catherine.
Agreed, Catherine. Golden Goose.
KATJA, you guys. Here you go. You corrected yourself. Appreciate you, my brother.
Yep.
All right. This game is back on.
All right. Come on now.
Look at this. Like, why did you catch the ball right there? They punted. Why would you catch it? And out of bounds. So now you starting way at the back, right?
It's the last thing they need.
Yep, all the way to the back. I like their punter better too. Like their punter, like they're getting great position every time they take the field. Make them go all the way to the back. Start all the way in the end zone, pretty much. Come on, make them work for it. You can't give this team great notes to give them great field position. This is a good team. They're well coached.
Mm-hmm.
It's so really hard for them to. He's gonna have to. These short passes are not gonna work when you all the way down here. Like, where are you going? They do the same thing every single time. This is predictable.
Yeah. As I said, sometimes I think that people that management sometimes, man, they just don't. You have to open it up at one point a little bit, but if they don't, it lets me know that they're not trying to
Ball
do.
away. That was smart.
He took a sack. Now it's 39.
He's not taking any unnecessary sacks.
Yeah, good.
But he's gonna have to use his legs to extend his 3rd and 10. In order to get a first down, something got to give. Got to launch it, which again is going to be expected now. Or he's going to have to run, extend the play. They're not going to expect him to run though. Come on, Shedeur, you gotta get it out. Get it out. Shedeur, get it out. Flag. What's the flag for? It's a holding in the end zone.
Holding in the end zone. So, are they gonna get a safety?
Hold on.
That's gonna be that 19 I was talking about.
I'm waiting to see. Hold on. What's the flag for?
Jesus. Perez said, "Wake up, Shedeur."
Look at that penalty. Cleveland holding somebody's mask. That's when it comes to. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed with this team. That's why I'm saying he's waiting too long to run. You got to get out of there. That's something he does have to work on. You can't take this much time. You got to be decisive. You're going to throw it, you're going to run.
And that's the point I was making about between him and Jackson Dart, that he takes a longer time to make a decision.
Got to go. Taking too much time.
Then too many people be in your head, brother. You got to take off. You got to do what you got to do.
Once again, I got great field position. This is where I say coaching comes into play. You know what I mean? Stop doing the same predictable things every single play.
Yeah.
Every single play.
Definitely.
Like, I'm not an NFL coach, but I know what you're going to do before you do it.
Yeah.
And if I know, like, I'm sure Robert Saleh knows as well.
Man, that's why them coaches, they have to help you out. They got to be in your ear at all times.
I'll be right back. Go ahead, continue. I got to get my charger.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, so you have to be in your ear in order for your player to be effective and to actually execute the game plan as well as improve as a player. So when while I'm not gonna yeah, yes I am. I'm gonna shoot from the hip. I do think Stefanski is actually causing things to be a little rough. Kaja providing constructive feedback to Shedeur. Has the sky fallen? Wow. He's the funny man. Mr. Nazir. I'm gonna leave that alone, bro. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let you skate today. Because I'm always locked and loaded. But you know, by not utilizing Shedeur in certain places and then expecting him to have a certain aptitude and a certain a level of effectiveness within the heat of the battle is completely unrealistic, because if you're going to define a thing and you say, well, basically I'm defining you as a backup quarterback that don't take reps with the first team, then that's what you defined me as. So don't expect anything higher than what you have graded it, yourself. However, they really should have been having him on that field, man. Not on the field, but in practice, taking things with the first team, man. But they do what they do, man. Like the Rams trying to come back on the Panthers. Yeah, see, they got him. The Panthers went for it on 4th and 19. They really should have just tried to kick a field goal, opposed to trying to go for a first down. They would have been better off trying to kick a field goal. Always try to put points on the board. I know people say, well, you can't live by the field goals, but I've seen enough teams die by them. Enough teams die by them. Okay, here we go. I just want him to lose today. Let me see. Shedeur is not doing that bad. He's playing a dang good team, and he's a rookie, for Christ's sakes. Yeah, he is. He is. And those things all we have to go into to we all have to consider all of that, but we also know how people are going to look at Shedeur, how they're going to criticize him, and how they have these unrealistic expectations for him. So where the starting QB, no one has any of these I would say any of these commentators or any of these reporters has not given the starting QB the same level of critique that they have given Shedeur. And that's when you know that malice is in the building. Once again, you know that malice is in the building. And no, I'm not Dr. Umar. But Kaj is back. There she go. Everybody's favorite girl.
I am. Nasir, I saw your comment, but I was trying to plug my phone up. I gave constructive feedback last time. I gave constructive feedback no matter who's playing. But I'm not. My feedback is going to be about how you're playing in the game. What I don't do is I'm not going to judge how you dress. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about you spend time with your family, or who your girlfriend is, or who your boyfriend is, or if you have a boyfriend and a girlfriend. I'm not going to talk about that kind of stuff. I'm going to talk about what you do on the game, like what I see in the game and what I see on the field. That's what I'm going to discuss. Everything else to me, I'm not going to deal with.
Big Talk has to say, he says they want
pressure, constant pressure, 4th down. Miles Garrett, thank you.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if you chop his arms up, Brock won't be no problem. He has. Oh, my bad. Anyway, Jesus. Anyway, yeah, they were rookies. They look like come on, looking like Roger Staubach. They do, big dog. I'm sorry, I was caught off guard by Nakua. Just came down with a one-handed catch that
He
was
did throw in a
crazy.
tight window earlier in the game. He did.
Okay, at big dog, but he looks ordinary. He can throw into tight windows, throw wide receivers open, or make plays with his legs.
What are they doing here?
Mm.
Oh my God. How they get the ball back that fast? This is what I'm talking about, y'all. They're not gonna win this game, not because of Shedeur. This is just bad play, bad coach. I don't know what's going on. Like
Mm-hmm.
they just was getting off the field. Like defense just got you a stop. And then you go punt the ball and then you catch it and then you drop it. They scoop it up and they're right back in great field position again to get a touchdown.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that'll be blamed on Shedeur as well.
These are
So
really, really bad special team. I don't know what's going on in the special teams today. Like this is, and they're right there pretty much. So
yeah.
defense just came off. They got to come right back on. Brock is taking his time again, running, throwing.
Mm-hmm.
Threw that to the sideline. Okay. Receivers also have to get separation. That's also how it works. Like I can't just throw it to you and make you open. You got to create separation. Then I can like throw you the ball. Otherwise, I'm just gonna throw to the other team. AJ
Yeah.
Brown gets separation. Chase gets separation.
Yeah, but
Malik Neighbors gets separation.
when he referring to throwing you open, it just means like this throwing you to a spot where you know that you have an angle to get to that the
I know what he means.
defender can't. Oh, all right. I thought you was y'all don't be barking at me because I'm explaining something to you.
I know what he means.
All right. But
And their
see,
defense has been all over the wide receivers. So, in terms of him, he did it one time in a tight window earlier this game, which I thought was pretty good, but that happened one time. They made that adjustment. They made that adjustment.
but all that, all those things, all those little intangibles that we want them to have. When you go to different levels, things look differently. Like you make it throw people open when you're in high school, and then you go to college. But when you go to the
Yeah.
pros, the closing speed of a cornerback or a safety or free safety is completely different from them young legs. And then some of the players are not going to take that. Is not going to take that bite because they're getting paid, and they're like, "Look, you're not blowing my knees out. You're not blowing me up. I'm going across the middle like this." Ask Antonio Brown. Ask a couple other cats. They didn't want to do things like that. So, things that subject. I hear what you're saying, but on that same note, I think he's just trying to just play very like conventional ball. You know what I mean?
He's not helping. He's not helping his offense, and he didn't help with Dylan Gabriel either. I said that when Dylan Gabriel was playing. Like you're playing very, very conservative. I'm honestly not even sure what more DG is capable of because he plays so conservative.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if he's capable of more, or if that's the best you're gonna get from him because he's like the defense is gonna win. Just don't lose us the game on offense. Like let their hair down a little bit. There goes Brock. Touchdown. Yes, it is. Oh, almost. But there's another set of downs. First and goal. They're right there again. Special teams, I don't know what's happening today. I don't know what's happening at all. Like they are not helping at all. And then Kevin's not making smart choices with the offense, so they're not really doing much. Defense is doing what they can right now, but if you keep them on the field pretty much the whole third quarter and fourth quarter, they're gonna get tired. Big boy is tired. He out there with one knee down, trying to catch his breath. Real talk. 6'2", 288 pounds. He got one knee. He breathing
Yeah, it's
awfully hard.
big.
Get him some air or something. Get him off the field. They got to get a stop. They can't let them score right here. This offense is not strong enough for them to be down like two or three scores.
Mm-hmm.
And special teams is I can't tell special teams is playing for the Niners or playing for the Browns today. What are you looking at? He looking down like what happened?
Huh? No, I
I said
was
what you looking at?
like my thing, and I got another monitor with the Rams game up over here as well.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Hold on. BRB, y'all.
I got play by play on my phone. Hmm. Yeah, look interesting. Let's see where we are. Let me see this one. Okay, good. This is not good. Play by play. Let me go. 49 got the ball. Shotgun, Purdy, shotgun left. Yeah, they're going to score. They're going to score. This is not going well right now. But you got Nasir want the Rams beat. He wants the young men and women to be influenced. All right, so where we at? I don't know why this is coming in like this. This is crazy.
First and goal.
Yeah, I don't know why this is looking like this.
And Brock was knocked down. No, that was CMC. Second and goal. Second and goal. Oof.
Let me see here.
I don't know. What's to keep bouncing around like that? What's happening?
No, I'm actually I'm seeing. Oh! I'm sorry. Panthers just scored. I'm sorry. Keep y'all locked on both games.
You see him? That's what I'm talking about. Apply some pressure. Brock's out there running for his life just now. I'm so confused about the Panthers. Side note, because who were they playing last week? I was like, what are they doing out there? And then this week, they're like out there looking like Super Bowl team. I don't know what Panthers I'm going to get day in and day out, game in and game out. I don't know who's going to show up.
Because they just let it rip. Because they was running the ball.
I don't know what Bryce I'm going to get. They played the Niners last week. I don't know what he was doing.
I know Bryce.
Come on, y'all. Come on, get a stop.
I'm proud of Bryce, though. He is actually hanging in there, and he's thin as a dime.
Touchdown. And that's on special teams. 23-8. Once again, 1-on-1. It
Well,
will
hopefully
every single time.
this ensuing drive will cause them to say, "Hey, we're gonna let the ball, go through the air because it will conserve time." Hopefully, the
And they're going
defense
for a
will take
2-point
after
attempt.
their breath. Oh God, yeah. So they're gonna try to make it a 3-point
Incomplete.
three incomplete. Great, 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 great.
The defense is
We
looking a little
scored.
bit gassed out there, though. How do you
Yeah, that's what
drop that? How do you drop that? Oh my gosh. Like, homeboy punts it, came right down, right out in between his hands, and like it just like bounced up right into the Niners. You can't make this up.
Oh, you telling me that on a punt they got the ball back?
Yeah. The defense had just got stops, and then Brock got off the field, and then the punt, he punted it. Homeboy went to catch it. It like slipped right through his arms, hit the turf, bounced up. Niners caught it, and they got it right back.
Perfect timing go to bring them Browns back. LOL. Ha 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 ha. Go red and gold. Red and gold.
Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, I can't tell what the Browns special teams is doing today, big dog. I really don't. I can't tell if they're moonlighting for the Niners. They got some extra cash on the
Mm-hmm.
table, or if they're playing for the Browns today with these stupid choices. And Kevin Stefanski's not helping because their special teams is doing pretty decent on the opposite end. If you can't do the same thing every single play. Like, you can't short pass, short pass, short pass. Shedeur can throw a deep ball. Let him throw it. I haven't seen
Mm-hmm.
maybe like one deep ball this whole game thus far, maybe two, but I believe it's been one. Like, let him
Yeah.
rip.
Yeah,
Like, come on. You
you can
trying to
see the
win the game?
tentativeness.
Like,
And
but he did that even with Dylan Gabriel, so I can't say it's just Shedeur. You know what I mean? Like, he plays so conservative. I don't know if you
he's
scared.
playing
Like,
not to get fired.
let them play.
Yeah. It's like he's playing not to get fired. And plus, for the same reason he holding it with Shedeur, he's holding it for Gabriel. He don't want him to look bad. He probably know that some of those shows, if it that ball takes out, it can make him look bad. Especially if he don't have that type of arm strength. You know what I mean? So they're gonna keep it where it is. And it goes over. I know we're not talking about the Giants, but I just want to say this about Jameis. The Giants would have won that game when James was in, but they was running the ball so much where they wouldn't trust James. I was like, you can trust James, just like with that interception at the end. That wasn't James' fault. The ball was the ball was doing hook route. He didn't complete his pattern. He ran up and stopped like a chump. So
First
when
and
you
10,
find
y'all.
things
First
like
and
that,
10.
1st and 10. Okay, let's go back to this 1st and 10.
I don't have big dog. I don't have high expectations of Shedeur like a lot of people do, but I hope the front office keep a competent coaching staff that can maintain stability and be patient with him. Shedeur showing me he can be something in a few years. I haven't heard about him throwing any errant passes in practice. Even going back to preseason, I heard that actually he was pretty good in preseason and off season in training camp. The reports that I read, I heard that actually he was out playing DG.
But and see,
That's what I
this
read.
is
Now, obviously, I don't know if it's
good
true.
Lord have mercy. I can't. Some of these guys, man, can't.
But like I said, that Kevin Stefanski they still kept him there. They got rid of Kenny
Mm-hmm.
Pickett. They got rid of Joe Flacco. They could have gotten rid of him, and they could have gotten experienced backup QB and just went with Dylan Gabriel, if that was the case, right? Like they didn't have to keep him.
Yeah.
Now maybe that decision was not his. Maybe they said you're going to keep him whether you want to or not. Like that could have been what they said. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I thought we were going. Oh, it's gonna run it all the way into the end zone. Nope, but it got stopped. I'll take the first down, first and 10. That's what I'm saying. Where's your O line to block for your running back so they can run? Like, come on. There's one Brown out there. One.
God.
Like, you got to help your people out.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Come on, Shedeur. You got to throw it, Shedeur.
It's full goal right here.
He's holding that too long. Holding that too long. Don't tell me he's hurt.
How much time
Shedeur's
left in
hurt.
the game, Kai? Shedeur is
Shedeur's hurt.
hurt?
Looks like he's hurt. 9 minutes and 19 seconds. Holding. Shedeur okay? He ran, then he slid.
Ooh.
He's trying to slide
Yeah.
down so that he wouldn't take the sack. With that right
Yeah.
leg, he slid down on the right leg. I think Dylan Gabriel's about
Not
to come back
cool.
in.
Oh. All right, prepare.
Hold on, let me see. Yep, Dylan Gabriel's in.
Okay, now, Nasir, we want to see you have the same. Well, all these superlatives, because they should be polar opposite to what you were saying about Shedeur. Throwing people open. Using his legs. He should have all those wonderful things because if you don't match that same energy with him that you do with Shedeur, then that means that, well, you know.
Shedeur's back in. That's why Shedeur fight for your job. Shedeur said, I'm good. I am relaxed, Nasir. I just want to make sure. Did you see that? Did you see that tight throw in that window just now?
Mm.
Did you see it?
Somebody like Nicole be frustrated with Jalen Hurts.
Come on, Shedeur. You got to run. There we go. Run and throw it.
Man.
Launch it. Ooh. Dang. Incomplete. Almost had it. You got to go for it. You might as well. You're down. Like it's 7 minutes left. You got to go for it. See, there we go, Nasir. But did he catch the pass? No, he did not, right? This is a team sport. You want Shedeur to throw it, then run to the end zone and catch it too? Joshua Tyrell's about to play, y'all. Yeah, the Steelers lost the past 2 games. The Bills lost.
Joshua Tyrell. Yeah, he comes on right here on CBS. He's gonna pop his face in.
Oh man. I'm like, you should let Shedeur throw a deep ball before. Like, he can throw the deep ball. Like, let him do what he's good at, man. Come on, Shedeur, you got to get it out. Held it too long. And he is sacked.
Yo.
He could have ran right there. He has to be more decisive. He has to be more decisive. And you got, like, they're not, you're not going to get much time to really think about these things in the NFL.
Oh! Oh! My bad. Good game. Good game. I'm sorry. Did they hit it? And yes, you having your earphones, right, Kyle?
Y'all watching? Prez, where you at? Big Dog, where you at? Y'all watching this game?
Yeah. Stafford just got sacked and stripped, and number 50, I couldn't get his name, started to run it in. They blew that boy back up. Bow! Get that ball up, baby. Get that ball up. You gotta hit him like a man.
Get them off. They gotta get him off the field. Gotta get him off the field. Get the offense back on.
Yeah. Definitely.
Defense gotta move fast. Get them off. About 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. They're not stopping this clock. Clock is still going. 3rd and 7. Still going. Shedeur got to show some life. Next possession. Win or lose.
Yeah.
False start.
I hope he don't have that. No man.
False
Don't
start.
have that Lamar Jackson in him. Whining.
Who's got Lamar Jackson and who?
I said, I hope you don't have none of that Lamar Jackson because Lamar Jackson whines. I can't take a whiner. Whiner, like you always girling. You know what I mean? Just be girling all the time. I'm like, dude, like if things ain't going your way, talk to your people, build them up, go to the next level, but don't whine. Don't go through it. I can't do the whining.
Y'all get it. Jesus Christ. 1st and 10. Yeah, 8 points. Yeah, 8 points. When you have special teams, like, look, this is a combination of things in this game. I can't even say it's just one thing. Like, this one-on-one coverage for the defense is not good. I said that in the first half of the game. That was one of the first things I said. Brock having too much time to decide what he wants to do. Something else I mentioned. Hold on, you guys. All right.
I still don't understand how players do that. All right. So time is winding down. Doesn't look good. Let me see here. my camera is a little bit off. All right. San Fran got the ball. It is how many minutes left? This is crazy. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Don't look good. Doesn't look good. But I tell you, this Panthers Rams game looks, man, it's crazy. I know y'all wanted them Rams to beat, but it ain't gonna happen today. Ain't gonna happen today. All right. It's 3rd and 5. Young, bow, got his first down. Young got his first down. Yeah. Yeah. Panthers are 6-6. They got the first down that they needed. They can clock down.
Are we here talking about the Panthers?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Here you go. Game over. Ready for Sunday nap. Thanks for your time and efforts. Can't wait for Monday night. If I don't fall asleep during the game, who's playing on Monday night? Kyle, where you go? He was just here. Let me see who's up on Monday.
All right, I'm back.
It won't be the first time, Bruce.
Y'all keep it cute.
And it definitely won't be the last.
I'll let y'all rock out earlier with the side comments now.
Huh?
I'll let y'all rock out with the side comments earlier.
Oh, saying that when they said that you were annoyed?
No, that was the only thing y'all said. I'll let y'all rock out earlier with little snarky comments.
Towards you?
Let's keep it cute.
Let's keep it cute?
Yeah, Giants versus Patriots. That it might actually be good, y'all. Jameis, I don't know if Jackson's back or not. But Jameis
all they're gonna do is run the ball. That's all they're gonna do is run that ball. The Giants are, and then you gotta let it fly when it comes to the Patriots.
26
Patriots got a good defense.
26-8. Jackson's back. See, I wouldn't even put him. I wouldn't put him back in. Patriots defense is legit. He just came off concussion protocol. They're trying to make sure they stay at number one. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I mean, you're eliminated. You got nothing to prove. You know that he's going to be a starting QB of the future.
Jackson is returning. Yeah, I probably wouldn't put him out there either because he's very impulsive. You know what I mean? And he's going to take off and he's going to get popped again. I am sure Shedeur will be fine. Browns have more issues than Sanders. The coach is not a fit. I guess. Oh, he's not a fit. Just saying he's not a fit.
They do
Yeah,
have a lot of issues. That's for sure. It's not just today was quite a few things.
Yeah.
In every game, you can't rely on your defense. Sometimes your offense got to give you something, but special teams, you can't be just giving the ball away now. Once again, the
Yeah.
same
So
thing again, same play,
they got
same little
some
short
guys got
passes.
hands like they got them open window hands, man. They just stuff come and it just blows right through, and all of a sudden it is what it is. But yeah, you gotta be vigilant, man. You got to go for things. You just can't. That's the only way you're going to win. I.e. the Eagles, same problem. You know what I mean? Not going for things at times. You know, not putting it out there. We seen them have 1,000 throws to AJ Brown when the game was over. You know, everybody said,
They're
"See, you
about to
got
be
2
off this field
touchdowns,
again,
huh?"
3-2. They're about to be off this field again.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. It's 11
First and
minutes
10.
left in the
That was a
fourth.
nice throw. About 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. Either way, this game is over. It's not going to result in a win. That's for sure. But let's see
I
what they
know.
can do. See what Shedeur can do.
Mm.
It's not that Shedeur is playing just bad. This is a combination of things for this team. This it wasn't a good
Mm-hmm.
display for the team altogether.
Yeah. Hey, look like Kyle went out for a second, but she should be right back in. Let me make sure. Let me look at my Let me look at my page. Make sure everything is flowing on here. I'm not sure if it's the overall. Let me see. 10 and this here, and okay, so we should be fine. Okay, so yeah, I think she's going. We should be fine. Yeah, we should. Okay, so, I'm sorry, I had to pop out to make sure it wasn't me. Maybe it was something that with the connection, but nevertheless, it looks good. Let me see what we have to say. But he didn't galvanize the team necessary to pick up the pace. It's all about leadership. Yeah, it is all about leadership. And see, but this is what that one thing that you're missing this year. This is the one thing that you're missing. A coach, and any coach worth their weight, will always make sure that their young player is getting the thing that he or she needs to go to the next, just to go to the next level or to execute within the moment. So when I see that, it lets me know that Stefanski is not a good coach. I'm should Shedeur doesn't have enough equity to step to the line and say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. He has to listen to them or he will be yanked. So us wanting Shedeur to be this particular uh audible play caller and this great man that he's going to just step up in a moment, that's a lot to ask of a rook. Once again, that's a lot to ask of a rook, and you're not going to get that. So I understand what you're saying, that he didn't galvanize the team, but what did he do? He did play within the system. I don't like always playing within systems. I will always give my quarterback some type of leeway because of the fact of there's nuance to everything. So looking at him today, I didn't see all the game. Just to be transparent with you guys, I had bought Paramount, and I thought Paramount was going to be on Paramount today, and it wasn't on Paramount. So, they got my money, blah, 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 blah. So I was just mirroring with Kai, watching things in real time. So I really couldn't see in order to make a fair assessment of him today. Big Dog says the Browns defense A+, offense F-. Shedeur is a rookie who is in his second start. Exactly. But once again, you and I, you know this as well as I know this. No one is going to look at it like that. No one. Just here's the acid test. How many times have we heard anyone say, "Hey, well, such and such is only in his first or second start." Only with Shedeur do they want this high ceiling, and they want him to know and do all things correctly and have the mental wherewithal of a seasoned pro. So once again, when I see stuff like that, bro, anybody who work in the workforce out here, you know what it is. I tell people all the time, I'm trying to really bring up myself to this point, but I was, I've been in radio for 15 years, and everything was cool with me until I became the president of the station. That's when all hell broke loose. That's when all hell broke loose. But nevertheless, you live and you learn. I was the greatest guy in the world up until that point. Oh yeah, like yeah, Daryl does this, Daryl does that. But once you're seen in a different light, and you're controlling money, and you're making decisions that's going to affect people's pockets and things going forward, people look at you completely differently. All right, here we go. Big Dog, FYI, Peyton Manning threw about 35 interceptions in his rookie season. Yeah, that's true. NFL speed is different from college speed, most definitely. And Shedeur, now let's just get to the Shedeur critique. I'm sorry. I'm with you with that. The Shedeur critique has to be real. I shoot from the hip from either side. I really do. And Shedeur has to speed it up. He has to process faster. And sometimes, even if you're not going to go with your first or second read, then get rid of the ball. Don't hold on to the ball acting like something's going to magically happen. You're in a very peculiar position, being that you have a backup quarter, a starting quarterback, and you have here's Kai. She's back. Here she comes. You here, Kai? I'm at you. Okay. You're in the very.
They just like shut off. I'm like, I don't know what happened.
That's all right, young lady. We
on,
got it.
Just shut off, and I was trying to cut it back on. I was like, come on, people.
Your co-host is a host. 15 years in the pocket, girl. You kidding me? Oh no.
I had text you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Youngin. But it's good to see your face back up on the screen. Really is.
Some of the comments. I do agree, Perez. I think he should have scored this in the touchdown. Even if they didn't win, I think another touchdown would have gone a long way for him. The Browns defense today to me was not A+. I don't think it was A+ at all. Brock had way too much time today. He was way too comfortable for the majority of the game. I said that in the first half. He was way too comfortable. He wasn't pressured nearly enough.
Let me see here. Who's that guy? Rams lost in a gimme today.
It's not a gimme. The Panthers have a good offense. Their defense is questionable, but their offense is good. It's just not consistent.
Stafford has a problem. Kai, I had mentioned this on your show last week when I was on there, when I had made two correct predictions. Here's my third one that I made that people don't hear. He is a statue. He is a statue, and if you can get to him, you good. And we all know this. I'm not saying anything and what did they do? They got to him. And the closing play, he has the ball pops him, ball comes out, number 96 scoops it up and starts to run it in. They get the ball back, and then and also Young comes in and take care of the ball through the end. So, that's Stafford's problem, and it continues to be a problem. It's the reason why the Eagles went to the Super Bowl, because they played the Eagles very well, but you know what I mean? When you start getting blown up and you can't take it, same thing the Eagles did to Purdy by 3 years in 2017. So when you got those problems, they're going to continue to be problems. Let's see here. They go Brown. Let me see. Bruce said we're out-coached.
Yeah, we're out-coached. They were out
Yeah,
schemed.
yeah,
The defense,
yeah. But
their defense outplayed the Browns defense. They did, in
but
spite of having Miles Garrett.
mm, I
They
can't even
outplayed them.
say
They
out
did.
coach. But this is
They
why I
were
can't say
outcoached.
out coach. No. But let me tell you what.
They were
Let me
outcoached.
explain what I mean. I mean, this is what this guy likes to do. So, in other words, he's not going to try anything else. So I understand you saying yes, our coach, but that's what he is. Just like I just said about Brock Purdy and him, like Stafford. He's going to stand back there and he's going to let people come back and blow him up. You know, if you can get to him, God bless you, because you can get back, pop, hitting. Same thing with Stefanski. He's doing the same thing over and over and over again, methodically. So basically, I can't even say our coach, because I just see him as someone who's just running in place. They think they're going somewhere, but they're not, because you're doing the same thing, expecting a different result. You get what I'm saying?
To a certain extent, but
Stefanski needs
no,
to be.
I'm putting some of this on Stefanski, not the whole thing, because the players still got to
Oh
play.
yeah, I am. Yeah,
But
I
some
get
of
you.
it. What's up, Dre? I mean, you know you're going against Kyle Shanahan. We're all familiar with him. He's a great coach. There's a great system they have there in San Fran.
Yeah,
You were a
Stefanski is
two.
just a
He is a
bum.
two-time. He's a two-time former coach of the year. You can coach better than what you coach today. You frozen?
Yeah,
Like you
me?
can coach better
No,
than what you coach today.
shouldn't
And
be.
what the same? I see the same issues that I've seen all season long. When Joe Flacco was the starting QB, I look at how he looked with them versus how he looked when he went to Cincinnati. Different Joe Flacco. Like he wasn't scoring in this offense really. When he got to Cincinnati, it was just him and Chase pretty much a two-man show. He was scoring there.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward to Dylan Gabriel. Now Dylan Gabriel's a rookie, obviously, so it's a little bit different for him. But I'm seeing the same stagnant offense that I saw 3 different QBs now. So you're right in terms of that's who he is choosing to be right now, but I've seen him coach better. And I'm not a Stefanski fan like that, but I've seen him coach
Mm-hmm.
better. He's capable of what
Mm-hmm.
more than what he's done this season. So I'm like, why are you doing this? Like if you want to see what you really have in either one of these QBs, let them play. Your season's over. Like you're not going to get into a wild card spot. You're not going to secure the division. Like it's over. So let them play and see what you have, and find
Mm-hmm.
out if you have a starting QB for your franchise. And if not, you got to go in the draft and get somebody else there and start the process all over. Because right now, the only thing that's really being coached, it seems, is the defense. But they're not going to win
Yeah.
you every single game. They're not.
Yeah, they're not.
And the best teams
No.
have a good offense and defense.
Yeah.
Or maybe a subpar offense, but a really good defense, or really good defense and like a subpar offense, but the offense is not giving anything. You know what I mean? Like nothing at all
Mm-hmm.
today. It just Shedeur also held onto the ball too long. You
Yeah.
can't take 20 seconds to figure out what you're gonna do. Like they're gonna knock you down. Like, but
Yeah.
the fact that he had very little time to think, and he's still trying to figure stuff out as a rookie, only his second start. And Brock had all that time there with this world class defense. I'm like, how is that even possible?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, things like that is a problem, and we actually missing that before the game started. I would say you take too long to process, bro. You take too long. You got to get out there and you got to do it. And I know he's a young man and he's coming along in himself,
He's
but
going around, yeah. He
yeah,
wasn't bad, but I think in a game like today, it would have been nice, even if they did lose this game, it would have been nice to say, you know what, Shedeur played his ass off. You know what I mean?
hmm
Like if he
yeah,
couldn't like really
exactly,
point and say, well, Shedeur could have tried this, he could have did that. You know what I mean? But like I
yeah,
said, I agree with Prez. It would have been nice to see him score another touchdown, even if they lost.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Just one
oh,
more
definitely,
touchdown. I think, or him run in for a touchdown, or him run halfway across the freaking field. Something, you know what I mean? I thought would have gone a long way for him. I think it would have. But
hmm
you know what? We saw Dylan Gabriel struggle. He had, I think, 5 or 6 starts. Only Shedeur second. This defense is good. I don't know who they playing next on the schedule. So I'm gonna put some of it. I wonder if maybe Kevin Stefanski was like, I don't want you doing what you did last game. Like, don't throw it. Like, I don't want no deep balls. I wonder if that was a
Yeah.
conversation when they broke down film. If he was like, I don't want you doing this. I want you to do X, Y, and Z. Maybe that's why he was playing it safe as well.
Yeah, if you didn't see any deep balls, then you know, because
He
that's
did
one
like
thing that
one or
Shedeur
two.
does well.
One or
Yeah,
two. That was about it.
because whatever I do well, I'm a resort to is instinctively anyway.
Yeah.
So if I don't see it, I know, like, he's following the coach's orders, or he's saying, all right, I'm gonna do what you said. Like when Kobe was like, I'm gonna pass the ball, I ain't gonna shoot. You know what I mean? So you make a decision to show somebody, but I'm like, well, Shedeur, you're at the end of the day, you're on Candy Camera, bro. It's your time to
Yeah.
shine.
It's a fine line though, because when your coach says don't do X, Y, and Z, you don't want to get in
Yeah, it
trouble.
is. It
Like
is.
you want to listen because they always say Shedeur has a tendency to kind of like they say Dylan Gabriel, he listens to the
Cowboyish.
coach, he follows the
Yeah.
rules. Shedeur's kind of the outlier, a bit of a rebel. So it's
Hmm.
like you might want to do something like, man, I want the coach to pull me from from my job. If I get a chance to really show what I can do, so let me just do what he asked me to do. It's a fine line in between. It really is.
All right.
It's a bummer.
Press that. Do you think that Dylan Gabriel will be
Dylan and
back
Gabriel.
in uh
I know what you meant. Continue.
I'll say, yeah, well, Dylan Gabriel will be back down the next game.
I don't think he
Um
should. I think, look, you gave Dylan Gabriel 5 starts. He had 5. You got to get Shedeur a couple more. Like you got to. I mean, it wasn't like Dylan Gabriel was lighting it up. If he was, I got to be like, okay, you know what? Dylan Gabriel was lighting it up. You got to go
mhm.
back to him. You got a chance to still win, or whatever have you. But that's not the case. Their season's over, so it's done. It's over.
Mm.
What the Colts are about to lose to the Texans, and they are. This game is over, 20-16.
Oh, that's good. That's news. That's good news. Because CJ Stroud is back.
He's been playing kind of crazy when he went before he got back. So I was like, hey, they should have kept the backup QB in because I wasn't sure
Yeah.
about CJ because I'm like, he kind of regressed from that first year, but we'll see what happens as the rest of the season goes. But their defense is all world. That
Yeah.
defense is going to keep you in the game. It's going
I
to keep
say
you in the game.
he have a short thing on, going on. It's almost like he didn't want to win. The game plan looked like they wanted to lose. Yo, Dre, that's what I'm talking about. And see, this is what I want to say about Stefanski when you say that. People think I'm this theorist that I'm just want to come up against Stefanski because I think he don't like young black men. Yes, I do think like that. But nevertheless, I do think that he tried to set Shedeur up for failure. I really do. I really, really do. And anybody have anything to say about that, just remember Colin Kaepernick. Just remember Ryan Howard. Just remember Allen Iverson. Just remember these people when you start to think about conspiracies. But anyway, go ahead.
We can't put everything in with everything. Not every situation
I'm
is
not.
the same. Colin Kaepernick and Shedeur are 2 different things.
No, they're
Like
not.
we can't. They are different. We
They're not.
can't put them. We can't put every single thing all in one lump sum. Some things are separate. Everything is not the same. Everything is not mutually exclusive. They're not always the same thing. As it pertains to Shedeur, I saw the same BS lackadaisical offensive play calling since the beginning of the season. And the first 2 QBs were white. It wasn't like the first 2 QBs were black or whatever have you. If I saw a better play calling in the first, couple of in the first with Joe Flacco and then with DG, I might be like, okay, well, why you call different plays for them, but over here on this side, you're not calling, the same place for Shedeur. I mean, throughout the whole entire season, it's been like, what's going on, And then he relieved himself of play calling duties and named somebody else the offensive coordinator, so it wouldn't, fall on him. You know what I mean? Which I thought was very strategic, but he's not slick. but it's the same thing across the board the whole entire season. So I can't say definitively, you know what, it's a Shedeur thing when the whole season you've been playing the same way and it hasn't resulted in wins. How is it Joe Flacco was in his 40s and we watched Joe Flacco struggle within this offense, and then he went to Cincinnati, who again they struggle. They have a struggling offensive line as well. Defense is subpar. It's only him and Jamar Chase, like him, and that's the only person he really was throwing to. And yet he's
Mm-hmm.
able to put up 30+ points each game,
Yeah.
even when they lost. So
Mm-hmm.
that tells me it's not Joe Flacco. It goes back to the coaching, and he's been coaching the same way with the white QBs and with Shedeur, who was African American. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell Stefanski's doing.
Well,
I'm not sure why he
I'll
still has
say
a
this:
job.
when I see everything is, but all conspiracy theorists is not, or not all theories are equal. And what I mean by that is this: I'm going to do what I need to do to you to make sure you fail. Look, even in the midst of him being
You take the
horrible
comment down.
in his and sure, even
Mm-hmm.
in the midst of, come on, Daryl, where's that? Sorry, give me 1 second. Even in the midst of him being being a horrible, to me, like a play caller coach,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going to do things that I know where you cannot
Mm-hmm.
thrive. I know, if I know that you thrive in, pulling to your left, if you thrive in read like a read option, the play option pass,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you thrive in, I'm gonna make sure you don't do that. So
Mm-hmm.
I can still be horrible at something, and as well as equally as guilty of make sure I don't put you in a position to win. We all know that Dylan Gabriel arm is not there. We all know that Dylan Gabriel has to do like an 18 drop backs, drop step in order to get the ball out, pretty much because he's small. So some things are a disadvantage for him, and we see that it wasn't really like meshing with the offense, and that's fine. But it doesn't mean that they wasn't doing that. So when I look at Colin Kaepernick, all I'm saying is that we know that the league said we don't want him back, and this is what we're going to do. So what did they do? They said, "Hey, we want to have a practice with you, but we're not going to let anybody else come. No media can come. No one can come. Just us." Who says that? Who says that? We all know what they did, and so much so where you know they had to some things had to change a little bit, but nevertheless they blackballed them. They blackball them, and it's the same
What do
thing
you do with
within this
Shedeur though?
organization, huh? Why
What
do
does
it for
Colin got to do with
Shedeur?
Shedeur?
Oh, I'm just talking. I'm
Respectfully,
just showing you. I'm. What does Cap have to do with Shedeur?
yeah,
Is
because
that
we
what
were
you're
like
saying?
that's a whole nother conversation.
No, it's not. Kai. I'm talking about somebody conspire, a group of people conspiring to make you either look bad or to make you look like the problem.
So you think
To
this
make you
game that
look
was
bad,
the game plan?
huh?
In this
Yeah, I
game
think.
plan,
Yes, because
there was the
remember,
conspire was to
it
make
seems what
Shedeur look
you, what
bad.
you but you asked a question. You said, well, basically, it seems no. I'm sorry. It was asked by I think it was Bruce. It said or Perez. I'm sorry, but
Mm-hmm.
the question was basically, it looks like he's doing things in order to not give the team a chance. Like he's not taking those chances in order to make things look right. Because see, as a
But it's
coach,
been the
you
same way
still.
the whole year, though. It's not just specific to Shedeur. And I
But
don't like
once
Kevin
again,
Stefanski. Let's be very, very clear. But
but see,
that's been the case the whole year before when he was still a third string, fourth string. So I can't
but
say I want to see Shedeur fail, and like he set everybody else up to win, so to speak. And then when it came to
mhm.
Shedeur, it's like, okay, I want you to fail because it's been awful the whole season, in my opinion.
But when I don't see Shedeur using anything that leans towards his strength, that's my whole point. It lets me
He didn't do
know.
that he didn't do it for Dylan either.
Oh, okay. Dylan has a
He
weak
didn't.
arm.
It was very, very. I saw Dylan play in college, and he can play better than what he played. And again, I'm still rooting for Shedeur, and I don't like Kevin Stefanski like that. I don't trust him. But I got to be
Yeah.
objective about what I saw because I did watch him play in college, and Dylan can play better than what he's played in this offense. But every time Dylan Gabriel plays, same thing with Joe Flacco. It's very, very conservative. You know, plays. Like so I was saying earlier before the game got out of control. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, what should I say with out of reach? I was like, if you keep playing with the mindset of okay, I'm going to let the uh the defense win us every single game and the offense can give us minimal, so to speak, then you're not gonna develop the offense. And the offense needs to be developed. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it needs more in order to
Mm-hmm.
actually compete and get to the playoffs. Like you can't lean on that defense for 17, 18 weeks, and then obviously the postseason as well, and expect to win. Like you might do really, really well, but your offense got to give something at some point. And more times than not, the offense is very stagnant. Like the
Mm-hmm.
same plays that he did for DG is the same ones for Shedeur. They're two different QBs.
Yes, they
Like
are.
Joe Flacco's a whole different QB from Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur. Mind you, Super Bowl winning, quarterback. You know what I mean? So he knows what it takes to win. He's experienced. Like you can't have the same play calling for every single quarterback, and they
Did
all
you?
got different strengths and weaknesses. Like
Let me
where's
ask
the
you this.
variation?
You watch Speech, and I guess some of you guys out there, you watch Speakeasy. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember. Remember when Michael Vick came back in? All of a sudden, Andy Reid ushers him in. Philadelphia. He had to woo the crap out of Philadelphia to make Michael Vick the starting quarterback. But if you could have heard some of the trash that was talked about Vick, in regard to his past, and he had served his time. But if you look at this, and then all of a sudden Chip Kelly comes on board. Remember, good old Chip Kelly. What did Chip? I'm just going to show you something about conspiracies. What did Chip Kelly do to the Eagles? He got rid of Deshaun Jackson. He got rid of Jerry Malcolm. He got rid of he got rid of Vic. He got rid of every. And see, when we see this happening, and we all know what Chip Kelly is, but for me to sit here and go, no, I mean he just doesn't like their style of play. But we also seen Chip Kelly do what? We seen him penalize Shady for wearing his jewelry. Then he took a lot of things out the system. But then when the his main player that he liked, he was a remedial, what was the boy name? I forgot his name. Lord have mercy. He was down South Street in Philadelphia. That's where everybody hang in Philly. If you come to Philly, you have to go to South Street. That's where we all hang. He was in South Street. He was at an event somewhere down there, and he called somebody the N-word. He said, "You N-words, blah, 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 blah." And it was like, oh, he was drunk. You know what happened to him? Nothing. And he's playing with a team that's 70% African-American. Nothing. A city that's what Philadelphia is it's like 70% African American. Nothing happened to him. And so when I see stuff like that, it lets me know that people think that we're just built to be called names and to be ostracized and to be stripped of our positions and jobs. And a lot of you, I know you guys are younger. Some of you guys are younger than me. But you're going to run into it. And when you do, you'll remember this conversation. But I digress. All right. So, Riley Cooper, thank you. His name was Riley Cooper. This bum, he was a bum. This bum gonna call some black folks that go call security guards down there, call them, you nothing but a bunch of N-words, blah, blah. And I'm sitting up here like, dude, you playing with black folks and you gonna call somebody, just gonna call them, like it just came out like it was just like you saying spinach or you saying, like macaroni. I don't care. And he just says it. And we all still see, a lot of us are so afraid of the system that we are even afraid to say anything within the privacy of our own homes. And that's a problem, because when trouble knocks on your door, whether invited or uninvited, you still have to stand up and be who you are. We cannot afford to be cowards. That's why we have to band together and say, okay, this is how we have to, this is how we're going to govern our neighborhood to make sure that our neighborhoods are safe. Not only the neighborhood that we live in, but the proverbial neighborhood that we explore as we go out into the job field and also into the world. All right. But anyway, okay, missed a lot of comments. LOL. Yeah, I did. I was running my mouth. I'm sorry. Yo, guys, I'm passionate about human rights. I really am. It is what it is. It's part of my fiber. It's part of my being of who I am. And it doesn't go anywhere. It's not like I'm cool with it one day and not cool with it the next day. I can't be a coward. No, it's too much at stake. Too many people getting beat up, locked up and stuff to think that sports is going to override that. The hell with sports. Anyway, yeah, but I'm sorry, Kai. I know I went a long time, but you know, I get a little passionate. You know.
All right, y'all. I'm ready to get out of here.
Oh God.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go watch my bills, y'all. Watch my bills. Get something to eat, y'all. I'm starving. I'm hungry. What happened, Perez? What you mean? What happened?
He said, "Brother D is going down, Brother X." Nah, bro. I'm all for human rights. That's all, bro. You know, and
no, I'm good, Bruce.
Wow.
If y'all don't realize, like, my surroundings, like, you guys, I didn't want to, like, not do this live because I want to be consistent. I want to make sure our shows Shedeur some support, you guys. But I'm here in a hospital with my son. My son had a really, really bad injury in his first game of the season, so he's getting ready to have surgery, y'all. So say your prayers up for my little one, please, and thank you. So yeah. Hence the background and everything. I'm not in my normal surroundings, y'all. So
no, we're not.
Yeah, he broke his femur. It's like 3 fractures in his leg. So I'm literally in his room right now. He's on Instagram on his phone, and I'm on here with you guys. So yeah, I'm sleep deprived and I'm starving right now, you guys. So it's not about Brother D and his human rights conversation. I'm gonna go get some food though. But I do appreciate you guys. Nasir always supports you guys, Nasir, he's always going to talk his shit about Shedeur, but he always supports, so I appreciate you. Bruce always comes through. Prez, you're new here. I hope, we see you again. Like, subscribe, all the things. Big Dog was in here. I know he's happy. His Niners. I pray so. I pray so, you guys. I pray so. It's our first time doing any kind of injury. He's never had any kind of injury. I've never had any broken bones, any sprained bones, any fractures. So this is all uncharted waters, you guys. So, But yeah, you guys. So I always tell you guys what's going on. So yeah. I hope you all are having a good weekend. The D1 for he should, right?
Yeah, funny.
Really I really think he should start a different channel that talks about, human rights.
Yeah. I hear you.
All right, you guys. So, football show is always on Mondays. So, I think I'll be here again tomorrow, you guys, because he has surgery tomorrow. So tomorrow morning. So we'll definitely be here a couple more days. So you'll probably see me as a little corner again tomorrow night for the week 13 football recap. So I hope you guys are tuned in. Should be a good one. And my Bills are about to play. I see Joshua Tyrell throwing that thing, you guys. Do not play with my QB, y'all. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. His hair's growing too, y'all. It's coming out the helmet. It's going to be a good one. Yeah, Brother D, do another channel to debunk Stephen A. BS. I like Stephen A. Smith, y'all. No Stephen A. Smith. No Stephen A. Smith slander, y'all. I like Stephen A. Smith. I might be one of the only few that like him, but I do. What time is it, y'all? This game starts at like 4:25. Yeah, it's about to start.
Yeah, about to start now.
6 minutes, you guys. You have 6 minutes.
Of course, I can see that.
Is there. James Cook is ready to cook. All right, you guys. Peace out. Peace out.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna win the debate, Brother D or who? Or
Hmm.
Stephen A. Smith? Is that what you're about to say? Stephen A. Smith can debate his behind off now, right? So it should be an interesting one if they were to debate. I'll say that much.
Hmm.
It will be an interesting one.
Yeah.
All right, my brothers. There's no sisters in
Okay.
here. I'm the only sister. So, all right, my brothers.
Yeah. Sure enough.
Prayers, I hope to see you back in here again. Make sure you like and subscribe to both channels. All right. Brother D on Sports, Praise Hallelujah Radio Show, as well as me, Just Simply Sports with Kaja, as you guys see right there at the top. Hit like and subscribe. Hopefully, we'll see you guys again next week for Shedor's week 3. He starts again week 3. We'll see what happens.
Your mom says she enjoyed.
Hey, Mom. My mom is in the chat, y'all. Say hi, Mom. Hi, lady. I love you. Brother X, see you later. LOL.
Okay, I'm
You
signing
have
out.
a sister. Prez, you a sister? I thought you were a guy. Are you a woman, lady? I thought you were a guy.
Oh God,
No?
I am so sorry. I refer to you in the masculine.
I'm sorry. I just assumed. Hi. So we do have another sister in here. Hey. I thought that. I'm so sorry. I thought you were a guy. You should have corrected us. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Don't let me do that. I don't do that. I respect people.
Oh,
I respect my.
No, you're not a sister. You are a guy. Oh, okay. He's a guy talking about my mom. Okay, got you. Okay. You referring to my mom as other sister in here. Okay.
Okay.
I was like, I don't want to be offensive, y'all, because nowadays like folks they get canceled, they get blocked, banned, everything. So you gotta be careful what you say.
Yeah, you got that.
I'm like, I don't want to be offensive. I'm like, get everybody's pronouns correct. That's the kind of times we live in. All right, so again, thank you all for joining in, kings and queens, fellow sports fans. Appreciate you all, Brother D, as always. It's been a pleasure. All right, you guys. Peace out. Wow. Joshua Tyrell on them boys.
You're silly. All right, guys.
Bye, y'all.